Hey there, welcome back. It's learntostrum.com. We have a new song for you. It is an old song. It's from Hayden's first album. Hayden's a great Canadian singer-songwriter, and it's just another brilliant example of his ability to take a straightforward idea about two people who are spending the day together, booking off work, and hanging out, and just making an amazing storyline out of it. So the idea behind the song is not so much wildly crazy guitar playing, it's just building a foundation on guitar where you can tell that story, and it's got beautiful harmony options in there if you've got somebody else to sing with and two of you are playing guitar or more, however many people you've got, and taking a basic structure that repeats over and over throughout the song and creating something amazing out of it. Now the song is great because it's only got a few chords. You're going to have C, D, then a G, a D, and an E minor. And those are all the chords for the song. That's all you're going to need. What we'll look at is we're going to take, we're not going to play through the entire song because it's a long song, and like I said, the melody repeats, the chord progression repeats as well. But what I'll try to show you is just for the different levels of guitar players that we've got out there, is we'll start with a basic straightforward idea of what you can do with a song just to get playing, and then maybe we'll take a couple other ways of looking at the song, of adding a little bit more intricacy to it and maybe a little more interesting style to the song as well that might be a closer approximation to what you would have in the recording. So the essential idea behind the song is that you're going to have a C to the D, G, D, E minor, C, and repeats. So if you're just going to do your bass guitar part, and that's all you're sort of ready for at that point, go for it. This was Tuesday morning, November. So with that, you've basically got the whole song. You can do that, that's fine. If you want to add a little bit more of, like I said, closer approximation to what this song actually does, you can play the C and then slide this up 2 frets. And that's going to still give you that D chord, but you get those ringing notes. That sort of is the signature sound for a lot of Hayden songs, and especially this one. So instead of doing C to D like this, you're going to get this. Next, you're going to play the same progression, so this isn't changing anything, it's still essentially the G, D, and E minor, but you're going to get that passing tone that you hear in the song, where it goes. Alright, so to do that, if this is new to you, you're going to have G, and then it's a D chord with an F sharp on top of it, down to the E minor. Now hopefully I'll be able to put up an image of that, but if you haven't seen it before, that is just your index finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, and then your bottom 2 fingers, you're going to play essentially that D chord, right? Oops, that's not it at all. Down here, 2 frets. Again, I'll try to put images down below on the video if that's new to you. But if you're not ready for that, just leave it out for now and do the G, D, and E minor. So once again, that will start to sound like this. So now you're starting to get that strumming pattern that it's closer to the real tune. Lastly, and you can go beyond this as well, but if you want to take those same chords again, but to add a little bit more variety to it, you're going to take your C chord and playing a G note, which is the E string, 3rd fret, you're going to add that into your chord. It's going to give you that deeper somewhat darker sound. So the C chord instead of this, which is nice and clean, you're going to get this. So it's just richer. That's what that adds to it. And then you're going to move it all up again 2 frets. So you'll get this kind of sound. And then that little hammer-on is the only little trick thing. So on your C chord, you're going to take your index finger and you're just going to hammer on that C note. Alright. And again, so all those parts, if you want to do the basic, do the basic. If you want to like get a little bit more complex, go ahead and do that. The only other part of the song that you've got then is the bridge section. And that is, again, D chord and a C chord. So the basic version would just be D and C. And it starts to rain outside, and in our phone booth we hide. But if you want to do the other version again, just go right up to what we just talked about with your C and D. And you're going to take that C chord, move it up again, but start on the D this time. And it starts to rain outside, stuck together, we don't mind, we don't mind. And then it goes straight through to the end of the song at that point. So those should be all the basic components you need for the song. It's, again, I think it's going to be a beautiful one to sing with a duo or a small group of people, and I love it because it's Hayden, amazing singer-songwriter, and simple idea, simple song, but just when it comes together, it's absolutely gorgeous. So have fun with that one, and keep on strumming, and we'll see you soon with the next lesson. A little bit more Canadiana coming up, I think. Thank you very much. See you soon.